Come on. Can you give me at least one mythical so I at least feel bad about getting the wrong mythical instead of just not getting one? Dude, I'm gonna imagine. Yes! Oh! Oh! Yes! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. We got him. The boy. The myth. All right, so a day or so later, and I have enough items to evolve Gyutaro. They're pretty easy to grind for. You just need so many of them. It's crazy. But this unit is really, really cool. So if you don't know, this unit has the ability to deal more damage, 100% crit chance, basically, to units that are bleeding. So if this unit hits a unit that's bleeding, it's going to deal 1.5 times more damage. So like, let's say it's dealing like 50,000 damage. It would actually be dealing 75,000 if it hits a bleeding unit. But let's go ahead and buy the evolution item, which is the flesh commas. So there we go. And this unit is gonna be absolutely amazing to have alongside a bleed team, because like the really good bleed team would be Gyutaro, power, because power like boosts how much damage bleeding does, alongside two of the best bleed units in the game. With money units, you'll have a stacked team without using meta units, which I will try later in its own video. But let's go ahead and try to get a good stat potential roll. Wow, that was actually really good. Yeah, let's keep that one. That was like actually better than anything I was expecting. That's like a solid roll on that. But let's go and unlock it, and let's see what the evolution is. So we get, oh my, I forgot how long this thing is. So basically, 45% attack, rotating circular slashes, flying blood sickles. That is one upgrade, I should say. That is literally one item. It is stupidly long. Then we got 100% crit against bleeding units. And that's not 100% damage, it's 100% crit chance. So like if you have like these units right here that have, where I need to find one. I know this one has a crit thing right now. Okay, so this thing right here will be basically 100%, but only to units that are bleeding. And the normal crit damage is 1.5 times. There's one unit with 2 times, that's Levi, but every other unit in the game is 1.5 times. But let's go ahead and evolve this character. There we go. Really cool aura, I like it. And let's see, did we get lucky? Triple S, please. Dang it. Ah, okay, what do we get? We got A+, S, A+. That is still amazing. It's better than anything on my Aizen. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so clean. I think this is like borderline S- too. But let's go into a round so that way we can see how strong this unit is. Now, when using this unit, you definitely want bleed on your team, because otherwise the damage is going to be significantly less. So only use this unit if you have a bleed used alongside it. You can either use the new secret one, which is really cool, or you can try to get like greed or just any bleed unit. You can use any one in the game you want. I'm pretty sure greed and this one are the strongest though. But let me get my money up real quick so that way I can spam upgrade this unit. And the default attack is pretty cool. I like the starting attack. Just jumps forward and slashes the enemies. Very cool. Very small AoE though. Definitely could be bigger. And there it goes, all done. So let's go ahead and upgrade the unit. First upgrade is 10.8 thousand damage. Not bad. 5.9 cooldown again. And then 23.8 range. So you get a bit of range and quite a bit more damage. So there we go. Then the upgrade after that, we get 15.4 thousand damage, 5.5 cooldown, and 24.9 range. Then we get a new attack, Rampant Arc Rampage, 18.5 thousand damage, same cooldown, 27.1 range. Let's go ahead and buy the upgrade, which is a bit bigger AoE, and ooh, that was a really cool attack. Let's do that one more time. That is pretty cool. I like that one. Now, yet again, do keep in mind that every single attack here can deal more damage if you have a unit that's dealing bleed. Like right now, this attack would be dealing 27.8 thousand damage if the target it hits is bleeding. That is insane. But let's go ahead and keep going. Next upgrade is 23.2 thousand damage, 5 cooldown, 28.2 range. Then after that, we have 37.1 thousand damage, same cooldown, and 1.1 more range. Then 46.4 thousand damage again, same cooldown, and 1 more range. Then Rotating Circular Slashes, Flying Blood Sickles. That's a very long name. 92.8 thousand damage, 7.3 cooldown, and 32.5 range. Let's go ahead and buy that upgrade, where it turns into a cone AoE. Interesting. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is actually really cool. I like that. But it does have a decent cone AoE, not too bad. Could definitely hit a lot of units if you have it on the right map. But let's keep going. Next upgrade is 116,000 damage, same cooldown, and 3.3 more range. And then after that, we have 146,000 damage, same cooldown, and 37.9 range. And then that is the maximum stats on Gyutaro. You can have a total of, how many placements? 4 placements, so this one does have 4 different ones it can have. And let's see, it does not hit airs, which is a bit of a problem, not going to lie. I think that's the main problem with the bleed area units, is that like none of them hit air. There's only like 2 that hit air, and they're both kind of mid. But 20.1 thousand DPS, not too bad with 4 placements. That's really good, actually. And the damage, if it hits bleeding units, would be 220,000 damage, which is 30,000 DPS. So actually very, very good. That is a lot of DPS, especially with 4 of them. So this could definitely be up there in some of the highest DPS units in the game if you have bleed. Like, honestly, what your team should probably be, and if you don't have Hanji or Levi, even if you have Levi, you probably just want to do Gyutaro, Power, your best bleed unit, whichever one has the highest DPS, and then an air unit. And you can probably use a Hanji as the air unit, because there's another bleed, which might actually be quite nice alongside Power, but I don't think Power would affect it, actually, because I don't think Power could air. Too bad it doesn't airs, though. It would be significantly better if it could. But let's go ahead and see what it is with the buffs. So if we were to do the 10% buff on this unit, it would be at 161,000 damage, which is 22.1 thousand DPS. And if you were to use Irwin, because it is a physical, that's 25% more damage, 202,000 damage with Irwin. And if you also have it bleeding, it would be dealing 303,000 damage, which is 41,000 DPS. So yes, this unit has a possibility of being absolutely amazing. I definitely want to try that now. I'll probably have it up tomorrow, having the ultimate bleed team. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, what do you think of Gyutaro? I think he's actually really good in the right circumstance. I'm not going to use this guy alongside anything else but bleed units, but if you want an alternate team, then there's your basic like Aizen, Escanor, Poochie, stuff like that. If you just want to bring different units, this is definitely one of the ones you want to bring. This is definitely going to be interesting.